tested every day. So it's not the 11,000 participants, but number of tests. And of that, a total of 31 positives were found. And of course, the individuals were removed from the meeting. We also conducted 422 PCR tests, and 3 were found positive, three out of 422. So the overall cumulative positivity during the conference was 0.3%, which is remarkably low. I think we are very, very pleased to say that we had a successful COVID-free conference, and we are learning lessons from that. Groups like the African Development Bank have now approached us to come to Accra and support the annual meeting, a large event that they'll be having. So we're deploying very similar measures going forward. I also mentioned in the debrief of the conference, the report President Cyril Ramaphosa, the President of South Africa and the champion for COVID in Africa, presented. One of the recommendations was really leadership, call for leadership, political leadership, and head of states and governments to champion the cause of vaccination in Africa. And I'm pleased to say, following that report, we have now met with the youth wing of the African Union and the youth envoy to begin a campaign which will really focus on our youths, given that, as I indicated last week, about 70% of our population on the continent is less than 30 years old, and the median age is 19%. So we'll keep you posted as we move towards the launch of that campaign, which will be happening very sooner than later. And that campaign is really will also be supported by another initiative that we are launching to encourage self-testing, so that people should know their status in what we are calling democratizing rapid testing, so that it should really be available as much as possible, so that people can actually do their rapid antigen tests and know their status, similar to what the exercise we did during the conference. So a lot of those, the things that we agreed at the summit, we are beginning to move them forward very, very quickly. You can see already the advantages of self-testing, where people can test, know their status, and then they stay away from crowded places, or even within the same household, take extra measures. I think that should be the way forward, and which we shall be promoting actively as Africa CDC, as part of the democratizing rapid testing. So let me just conclude by giving you an update on the vaccination situation. We have received now as a continent 604 million doses of vaccines. A total of 392 million doses have been administered. That represents a 65% uptake, that is, of the vaccine. 11.7% of the population has now been fully immunized. That is either the 2 doses of other vaccines or a single dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccines. As always, we would like to